had to play for time, for that one unguarded moment when I could make a break. I know that if I didn't, I had a shorter life expectancy than a balloon in a baby's hand.
Jake, listen. Listen close. Let's go back. It's 1932. You're waiting for Morelli to come along in his truck. You fix the gate at the railroad track so it's down when he comes around the curve. He stops, you blast him.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I don't know what I did with the money, Shiv. It's no use. I can't remember.
You can, eh?
Wait a minute, will you? You ever hear anything about peach trees growing around here?
Peach trees?
He said something to me once about peaches. A place called Caliban.
Caliban?
Yeah.
What is it, Shiv? What is it?
The club. Club Caliban.
Club Caliban?
Jake, is that where you hid the dough? The Caliban?
But it ain't there no more, Shiv. The club is gone. I can't find it anymore.
You can't find it. You can't find it.
What is it, Shiv? What is it?
Jake's old headquarters. He lost it.
Well, it sounds hilarious. I never heard of the place.
No. All right, newsboy. Back in the car. We're taking a little ride up Lakeshore Drive.
I headed northwest, putting the miles behind us. At one point along the way, Shiv made me stop where the road was being repaired while Gabby got out and stole a couple of oil lanterns hanging there. We continued on. Just where is this Club Caliban?
Just shut up and keep driving.
I looked all over for it.
I'll find it, Jake. Don't worry. You see, they moved the road.
Huh?
A couple of years after you were sent up to Joliet, Caliban was on that big curve, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Curve ain't there no more. They straightened the highway and left your joint a mile out in the woods.
Are you sure we turned off at the right spot? This road doesn't look like it was...
You talk too much, Stone.
There. Over there, between those trees. The Caliban.
Yeah. That's it, Jake. Many a drink I mixed there. Looks good, don't it?
Why ain't there no lights? I never closed. Those new neons I bought. What happened to them? Where's the sign?
All right, Jake. You and the newsboy. Out. Light those lanterns, Gabby. Give me one. We're going in.
We crossed the rickety veranda. The door was gone, the windows broken, the building a shambles. We paused a moment inside while Gabby held his lantern high and we looked around. And suddenly Jake sprang forward, bounding into the darkness of the building. Gabby went after him and I followed down the cellar stairs with Shiv behind me pointing his gun at the middle of my back. Shiv raised his lantern and there, cowering in a corner, was Jake.
Oh, Gabby, please, don't, please.
All right. Where is it, Jake? Spill it or so help me.
There. There, over there.
He was pointing at nothing at all. Nothing but a concrete wall.
Where? I'll kill you.
Let him alone. Jake, the cement. The cement you said you mixed down here. Jake, do you remember?
What is this?
Was it the wall, Jake? Was it the wall?
What?
He means the wall. The cracks, look. You can put your fingers through them.
It's hollow, Gabby. Kick it in.
A small area of the wall disintegrated, revealing an opening about 5 feet square and 2 feet deep. And in it, 4 cases of liquor piled on top of each other. The topmost case had been opened, the broken boards lying across it. And beside them, eaten with decay, was a bulging briefcase. Gabby snatched it, knocking the loose boards out of the way, and handed it to Shiv.
The dough, huh? The dough.
Yeah. Bundles of 20s, 50s, and 100s.
All there, huh, Shiv? 100 grand, huh?
Yeah, more maybe. Yeah, keep your eye on them.
You betcha.
This looks like stuff you added to the Morelli loot, Jake. Yeah, a nice little nest egg, eh, boy? Take a look at it, newsboy. So it was a pipe dream, was it?
Well, it's going to be a little embarrassing when those old-fashioned gold reserve notes start hitting the banks and they ask you where you got so many of them.
I wouldn't worry about it, pal. Because I don't think you're going to be around when that happens.
Shiv, you got a corkscrew, huh? You got a corkscrew?
All right.
It's scotch, Shiv. A case of scotch open on top. It says here on this box.
Give me that. You don't need a corkscrew. Just knock off the neck. Just like this.
They drank from the broken bottles, the liquor running down their chins. Jake sidled over to where I stood and squatted down beside the lantern. One of the bottlenecks had fallen near the light. Jake reached out a finger and touched the hard smears of wax that had sealed the cork and ran down the lip of the bottle. I stared at it. The wax was deep blue.
Real smooth, eh, Shiv? Real smooth.
No, it's lousy.
It don't taste too bad.
Can't you smell it?
Yeah. Kind of smells pretty, like peaches.
Peaches. The vague, almost imperceptible fragrance of peaches. That began to add up as I remembered something I'd once read. I stepped backwards, dragging Jake with me. Invisible centipedes crawling up and down my spine.
Now, don't try it, Stone. Where do you think you're going, pal?
They want a drink. Give him a drink. Here, take my bottle. Go on, take.
What's the matter, Gabby? Look at him. Couple of drinks in the big ox.
Jake, stop it.
You see what it can do?
What?
This.
Yes, it was that crude voodoo image, the doll of wax. The same blue wax Jake Strand had used 20 years ago when he'd opened and then resealed every bottle in that top case. I dragged him up the cellar stairs, away from the fragrance of peaches and out into the open air. There's only one poison that smells like the stuff you put in those bottles, Jake. The stuff they use in the gas chamber at San Quentin. Where'd you get it, Jake? Where'd you get it? In an hour or so, the sun will rise, alarm clocks will ring, and dreams will end. But for Jake Strand, life is now one endless dream, a fantasy to be lived to the end of his days in a padded cell. As for Gabby and Shiv, their dreams are over. The $200 suits, the fancy restaurants are canceled out in an endless sleep. Their last testament, a coroner's report, and their final honors, a prison autopsy. Well, life rarely uses rose-colored ribbons to tie up a story about people like Jake and Shiv and Gabby. Too often the loose ends are just left dangling. So let's tie it up. Copy, boy.
You are listening to Nightbeat. Nightbeat, starring Frank Lovejoy, is produced and directed by Warren Lewis and edited by Larry Marcus. Listen next week at this same time and every week as Randy Stone searches through the city for the strange stories waiting for him in the darkness.